Hi everyone, and welcome to She Thrives, All Things Life. Whoop.
Hey.
So this week we're going to be talking about why everyone should have a coach and sort of how that can really help benefit you in loads of different aspects of your lives. So hopefully you'll find it interesting and be able to take away some useful stuff.
Yeah, I mean, both of us, I guess, have experience in working as a coach and working with coaches. Yeah, both of us have, yeah, like we are really passionate about how empowering it is and how important it is to have coaches. So yeah, we just wanted to share a couple of reasons why every woman especially should have a coach. So for me, I guess, I mean, so both of our reasons overlap. So I'm sure both of the things that we share, we would agree with each other. But for me, I guess my coaching that I do and why I seek coaching is to really like live my life as fully as I can, and to really feel fulfilled in all areas of my life. I think this is something that has played out for me over the years. We talked about this in a previous session about like the different stages of evolution in our lives. My teenage years were so stressful and volatile, and I think it was because of all hormonal changes and different things going on. And my 20s and 30s were kind of I had challenges and difficulties. And I think it was because of not feeling fulfilled and realizing that I just wasn't happy in the situation. So maybe it's something that, it has kind of inspired me that, it was things that I sought out when I was that age. I got into Tony Robbins quite young, and different like personal development speakers and teachers. And it really helped me. It really helped me get an understanding of why things were difficult, why I was being challenged, and how to actually get myself out of those things. So it's always been something that I've been motivated by. And I think if all of us worked on am I feeling how can I be more fulfilled in my life, and really bring in things in our lives that may make us feel fulfilled, and like just attending to our happiness, I guess, self-care, and working on our self-worth, and being around people who inspire us, who support us, who encourage us, then we'll always feel these this way. And a coach always is will always help you kind of find this in your life, and reframe different ways of seeing things, to find more fulfillment in things, and to kind of, I guess, help us check in with our blind spots, where you kind of feel like I don't feel happy in this situation. I don't know why, and say, for example, you might be in a relationship, and for some people, the easiest way would just be to leave that relationship. But actually, if you work with a coach, you might find actually there's certain points in the relationship where you're not feeling like your needs are met, or you're not feeling fulfilled, and actually through working with a coach you can work through those things. So it can really help highlight areas where you wouldn't necessarily have realized all you needed was a different reframe on it, or like working it on it in a different way where you can actually get more results. So I think, yeah, it can really highlight different areas of our lives that we can work on with this aspect of happiness and fulfillment. Another thing I think as well is it helps you with growth and development. It's very similar, I guess. Like, it's important for us to feel like we're thriving in life and to feel like we're growing, whether that's in your career, in your relationship, you know, um, in your health and well-being. Like, if we stay static in these areas, then you will start to feel this feeling of discontent, this feeling of being stuck, and eventually, your happiness, your levels of happiness will stagnate or deteriorate. So it's really important to always be growing, and always be kind of like, I guess, fulfilling your potential. And a coach will help you do that, whether it's, personal training and your fitness levels, or, like a health coach and actually being at your most optimal health. Yeah, like a coach will help you, we'll talk about goals, I'm sure Laura will, after, but set these kind of goals and set a vision for ourselves, and always kind of be growing and working towards those things. So we can become anything we want to become. We can achieve a lot of things that we want to achieve, and a lot of the time, so it's hard to do on your own. And so when you really want to achieve great growth in your life, in any area, when you have a coach. When you look at the most successful people in business, in sports, in acting, or whatever, they all have coaches. They all have someone who will help them achieve their best self or the best version of themselves, and show them how to get there, and then be the support and the encouragement on the path to get there. So those are my two things. There's many reasons why I would say get a coach, but those are the two main reasons for me.
Yeah, and I think with any aspect of life, whether it's financial or it's personal or it's health or it's food, there's kind of a coach for everything because, we might know a little bit about a lot of stuff, but we're not lazy, we don't have like loads of knowledge on a lot of stuff, if you know what I mean. So, like a financial advisor, for example, would have they've gone and done their training. They know loads more about how things work than we do. So if we want to get better with our finances or investments or whatever, things like that, then you can have a financial coach to help you rather than you just trying to bumble through and do it yourself.
And take 10
Yeah,
years doing it.
yeah, yeah. But I think one of the so obviously being a personal trainer in the health and fitness industry, you get people that kind of, they say, right, I just want to lose weight, and you have to sort of work with them to really go, yeah, but why? And then it turns out I want to be able to run around with my kids. I want to be there, live as long as I can to be there for my kids and stuff. So you sort of then you need to work out like what are their goals and why do they want to meet them and how long have they got to do it? Because a lot of the time, you hear this all the time, I want to lose weight, but they don't really know why. But when you actually drill down to it, it's, sometimes they're not even really sure, and it might work out actually they are happy as they are. Maybe they want to get stronger, which is different to losing weight. There's sort of a lot too much emphasis on weight loss and looking a certain way. So it's just sort of working with people and getting them to be clear on what they actually want to achieve, and how long they got to do it. Same with food and stuff. If someone's had a unhealthy kind of relationship with food and they've been eating the bad foods, I'm just putting that in that because not all foods are bad. It's everything in moderation. But for some people, obviously having takeaways every day for your lunch and dinners isn't good for you. Cholesterol levels go off the roof and stuff. But so it's kind of working with them to re-educate them, and teach them about nutrition and how they can change their ways really to have a healthier life and be there longer, like live longer. So you're kind of coaching them because a lot of time people are like it's such a vast subject when you look at nutrition or fitness, and there's so many people, influencers especially, which is a real bugbear of mine at the moment because you see in all this stuff and it's like, oh my God, it's just awful. But for people who don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, they can easily follow. And then especially when it comes to exercises and just completely hurt themselves or create a unhealthy relationship with food. So I think it's important to go to someone who's knowledgeable, who's got the credibility, who's got clients that they've helped, that they get you and they can help you and they know their stuff and they're not going to make you sort of do things that are going to be dangerous or anything. My next thing is about accountability and support. So this is massive. Accountability is one of the biggest things I think when it comes to a coach. Even accountability. So like I like to do these 8-week programs, these 8-week challenges where there's a group of us that do it and we're all accountable to each other. And it just makes you show up really for yourself as well. And if you show up and you're doing the thing, then you're going to get to the end of what you wanted to achieve in the first place. If you just going out on something by yourself, then you're probably going to fail. Like you will probably fail because you've got no one to sort of check in on you and go, right, like what have you done today? Show me. Like what time are you doing this thing? Like so you don't have that sort of help and support. And I think, yeah, accountability is huge, with everything. Um, Even if so, when you were helping me with the life coaching and we were doing that, and you were checking in with me, how are you doing with have you thought about this? Have you done your meditation? Have you done this and done that? And a lot of time be like, no, but I promise I will. I'll do it today. And it'll make me do it because I know that, I've said I'm going to do it and I want to get better. Obviously, the reason why I've come to you is because I need help. So I need to do the things that I need to do in order to get to where I want to be. So I think that just works for everything really, having that, yeah, accountability is huge and having the support from coaches. So they're my two main things I think yeah, hopefully kind of give some value onto the importance of getting a coach in whatever aspect of life it is that you want to excel in.
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? It's about excelling. Like we're not meant to know everything. So, if it's
Mm,
an area that we want to have growth in, find the person who knows how to do it, knows how to get you
yeah,
there. And then put everything into place to ensure that you're going to succeed in it. Because this is the thing as well, we're wired to do things for other people more than ourselves. So that's why the accountability, being accountable to others works, because we'll generally put it off if it's just us we're accountable to. So yeah, definitely get a coach if you've not done it before. Get a coach, whatever you
yeah,
wanted to work on. Just see it. I think, and also it's like just, or if it's about giving it a go and trying something out and seeing how it works for you.
yeah,
But if anyone has any questions about coaching, let us know. And we're always interested to hear back from you. So if anyone has had a coach, and has had experience that you'd want to share, like, yeah, let us know about it. It's always good to hear. Thanks for joining
enjoy.
us.
Yeah, thanks.
See
Bye.
you next Friday.
Yeah, see you next week.